If you're looking for a recipe on how to make molten cookies completely vegan, you're in the right place. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make those lava cookies with a gooey, chocolatey middle, completely dairy-free and egg-free. Are you ready? Let's do this. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm Natalia Lima, owner and founder of Curious Cat Bakery. And before I was feeding thousands of people the best desserts they've ever had that just happened to be vegan, I was actually just another completely clueless vegan, Googling around recipes and eating a lot of really bad dry cake. Now that I've cracked the code on vegan baking, I find it my mission to not only feed you, but to show you how you can do the same. So if you are interested in getting more recipes and finding out how you can cook amazing vegan things that definitely don't taste vegan, that's the key, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you get notified every time a new video comes out. So if you watch the movie Chef, you know the secret to that lava, molten, chocolatey middle.
Chocolate lava cake is not just undercooked chocolate cake. That's not what makes the center molten. You take a frozen cylinder of ganache and you set it in the ramekin so that as the outside cooks fully, the inside becomes molten.
And we're going to start this recipe by making that frozen ganache middle that's going to create that lava molten effect on these cookies. All you need is half a cup of vegan chocolate chips and 1/4 cup of almond milk. Just place both of these in a bowl, put them in the microwave for about 1 minute. They're going to melt and then whisk it together. That's your ganache. Now we're going to put that in our mold. I got mine from Amazon pretty cheaply. I have the link to that in the description below. Just fill it to the top and now place this in the freezer while we make our cookie dough. Next we'll make our cookie dough. So here's what you need. 2 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, 3 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder, 1 cup of vegan butter, 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar, 3/4 of a cup of sugar, 3 to 4 tablespoons of water if you need it, and 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract and 1 cup of chocolate chips, vegan of course. Now we're going to start by mixing our flour, cornstarch, baking soda, salt, and unsweetened cocoa powder in a bowl. Now you set that aside, and now we're going to cream the butter, sugars, the vanilla until you have a fluffy mixture onto the stand mixer. Once it gets fluffy and in this texture you can see right here, add the dry mixture half a cup at a time so it incorporates. If the mixture is too dry, this is where you add that water 1 tablespoon at a time. Now throw in the chocolate chips and you are done with this cookie dough. Cover that bowl with some plastic wrap and put it in the freezer for about 20 minutes or so it has a chance to firm up. And we're doing this because we really want those fat cells in that cookie dough to firm up so we don't end up with a greasy cookie in the end. Nobody wants a greasy cookie. And if you need to scoop out some raw cookie dough just to hold you over in the meantime, I won't judge. I mean, I think you're not supposed to do it even if there are no eggs in there, but I definitely have done it. Do you snack on your raw cookie dough? Tell me in the comments below, be honest now. So now that we have our chilled cookie dough that's firmed up and we have our frozen ganache, we're going to be putting these guys together before we put them in the oven, and we are so close to eating these. I am getting very excited. So we're going to make 2 little balls of cookie dough and we're going to flatten them into discs, and then we're going to be putting that frozen ganache in the middle of it like a little cookie sandwich, and then we're just going to crimp the sides over here to close that in so you made a little home for your ganache. And that is going to melt and just create this beautiful molten center when it bakes. And repeat the process for the whole dough. And you definitely want to leave some room, like a good 2 inches between cookies, because these guys are going to grow. Now place them in the oven for about 12 to 14 minutes. Chocolate cookies are always hard to judge, but you want the edges to start to brown when you take them out. Now sprinkle just a little bit of sea salt on top to finish it off, and eat while they're still warm for that gooey lava effect. Now you're gonna figure this out, but you have more ganache than you have cookie dough. So I got a little creative here, and for a couple of those I put an extra ganache on the top of the 2 discs, and boy did that work out. You got a nice little gooey extra pool of chocolate on top. Highly recommend if you're into that. Now there you go, a molten cookie, completely vegan. If you like this recipe, I suggest you check out the recipe for my best-selling salted chocolate chip cookies. I seriously cannot make enough of them at the bakery. You can get that for free. I'll put the link in the description below. You can just go in there, you put in your email, it gets delivered straight to your inbox. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys here next Tuesday with a new video at 11 a.m. Until then, you might want to watch this video where I give you my best tip for baking cookies, or this one where I show you how to make cookies without eggs and dairy. I'll see you then. Stay curious.